It's this parallel universe that the press are trying to feed everybody, that only United fans aren't falling for it because we're United fans and we know the truth. But everybody else, if you talk to your mates at work, on the bus, whatever, at school, and they're not United fans, they are quoting this nonsense, this absolute nonsense at you. And you won't knock on their wooden head and say, hello, answer the door and open it up to reality. Mkhitaryan in the same sentence as Sanchez. I wouldn't have said it was... Speak to me a month ago when he was a United player and we were never going to sign Alexis Sanchez. I would have said the same thing. He's not fit to lace his laces. He's not anywhere near as good as Alexis Sanchez. On any platform, on any day, on any year, Mkhitaryan is not the same as Alexis Sanchez. But the entire press keeps saying who's got the better deal, they're comparing stats, they're comparing assists, and even when you look at the assists, Alexis Sanchez is annihilating him. But in the comments it's like, well, it's still close because Mkhitaryan brings this, and it just shows you the lazy journalism that's out there these days. It's like DT said last night, a really good point. He says, you've got all these journalists going to the games, they're not watching the games, they're tapping away on Twitter and this, that and this, they're updating it, they're not watching the games. That's why when Sky Sports put the United 11 up with Alexis Sanchez in it, they haven't got Anthony Martial in it. So United fans were like, sit down, open your eyes, sit down and watch a Manchester United game. They'll all be at the United game, tapping away, updating social media. They're clearly not watching Manchester United play. Anthony Martial is hands down our best player this season. They've not even put him in our 11. It just shows you what this press is. Agenda press. Clueless, not watching football games, comparing Mkhitaryan to Alexis Sanchez. Mkhitaryan, even Lynn just said it there, atrocious this season, absolutely atrocious. Yet they are spinning this nonsense of who's got the better deal. It's absolutely idiotic, and it's the same as Manchester City. Man City are rewriting history. Tables have reversed. United are the money club now. We're the moral club. No, you're not. You're not. Kevin De Bruyne has not signed a new contract at Manchester City because Man City's a big club. He signed it because you're paying him £18 million a year. Kevin De Bruyne 10 years ago didn't know who Man City was. I used this joke last night, but it's true. If somebody had said Main Road to him, he'd have been looking left and right for the Green Cross Roadman to cross the bloody road. He had no clue what Main Road was. In fact, a lot of you probably don't know what it was. It was a place Man City used to play at when they were a football club, granted in League One. But it's just rewriting of history, and it's nonsense. And I've moved past the frustration of it. I actually pity the press and all the fans who buy into this nonsense. And even Arsenal fans are doing it now. Alexis Sanchez has gone for money. He's gone to Manchester United for money. Sit down again. Sit down with Man City and the press, because he hasn't gone for money. Robin van Persie did exactly the same thing. Get training up your next star player, because we'll take them as well, because we're a bigger club.